Most people think buying a car means watching your money slowly disappear. And in most cases, they're right. The moment you drive a car off the lot, it starts losing value. But not every car turns into a money pit. Some actually hold their value so well, you'd be surprised how little they lose, even after a whole decade. Whether it's because of strong demand, legendary reliability, or just smart design, a few special cars manage to stay valuable year after year. So today, we're going over 7 of the best cars that you can buy now and still sell later without taking a huge financial hit. If you're trying to buy smart and avoid major depreciation, this is the list you need to see. Let's start at number 7. 7. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler isn't just a car, it's a whole lifestyle. It's one of the few vehicles on the road that looks just as cool covered in mud as it does parked outside a coffee shop. And when it comes to value, this thing is a beast. Even after 10 years, Wranglers keep a huge portion of their original price. You'll see old ones still selling for big money, especially if they're in good condition. Part of the reason Wranglers hold value so well is because they're in constant demand. People love them for off-roading, outdoor adventures, or just cruising around with the top off. Plus, there's a huge aftermarket community, meaning you can customize almost every part, and buyers actually look for those upgrades when shopping used. Another thing, the Wrangler's design barely changes over the years. So even if you buy one now, it won't look outdated in 2035. That timeless style, combined with its rugged build and strong resale demand, make it one of the safest bets if you want to hold on to value. 6. Toyota 4Runner. If the Wrangler is the king of off-road cool, the Toyota 4Runner is the king of long-lasting utility. It hasn't changed much in over a decade, and that's kind of the point. The 4Runner is built to last. It uses an old-school body-on-frame design, which is rare in today's SUV market, and it's known for being super durable. The 4Runner doesn't try to be fancy. It's simple, tough, and dependable. That's exactly why it holds value so well. Whether you're driving it in the city or using it to haul gear up a mountain, the 4Runner handles it all without breaking a sweat. Buyers know that, which is why used models are always in demand. It also helps that Toyota has a reputation for reliability. People trust the brand, and when they see a used 4Runner for sale, they assume it still has years of life left, and they're usually right. If you're looking for a car that will still be worth good money 10 years from now, the 4Runner is hard to beat. 5. Porsche 911. This one might surprise you. Most sports cars lose value fast, really fast. But the Porsche 911 isn't like most sports cars. It's one of the rare few that actually hold their value really well over time. In fact, some older 911s even go up in value, depending on the trim and year. The 911 is special for a few reasons. First, it has a huge fan base. Car lovers around the world admire its blend of performance, comfort, and timeless design. Second, Porsche keeps the design consistent. Each generation feels like an evolution, not a complete redesign, so even older 911s don't feel outdated. Another reason it holds value? Quality. Porsche builds these cars to last. If you maintain a 911 properly, it can easily run for decades, and people are willing to pay for that. While it's definitely not a budget option, if you have the money and want something that won't crash in value, like other luxury cars, the 911 is one of the smartest choices out there. 4. Toyota Tacoma. If you're into trucks, you've probably heard people talk about the Toyota Tacoma like it's made of magic, and honestly it kind of is. The Tacoma has a legendary reputation for toughness. It's the go-to truck for people who need something reliable for the long haul, whether it's for off-roading, daily work, or weekend projects. Here's what makes it special. Tacomas are simple, strong, and built to last. They don't have all the fancy tech of newer trucks, but that's a plus for many buyers. Less tech means fewer things to break. And because they're so reliable, Tacomas hold their value better than almost any other truck on the market. Even older Tacomas with high mileage still sell for solid prices. People know they can trust them. So if you want a pickup that'll keep more of your money in your pocket over the years, the Tacoma is one of the best bets out there. 3. Honda Civic. The Honda Civic is a car that just never goes out of style. It's affordable, dependable, and incredibly popular. That popularity helps it hold value because there's always someone out there looking for a clean, used Civic, whether it's a student, commuter, or first-time buyer. Another thing Civic has going for it is reliability. Hondas are known for being low maintenance and long-lasting. If you keep up with regular oil changes and don't drive it like a maniac, your Civic will easily run for over 200,000 miles. And when it comes time to sell, you'll find plenty of buyers who are happy to take it off your hands. Civics also get great fuel economy, which makes them extra appealing when gas prices go up. Plus, newer models have added safety features and technology without becoming overly complex. So you get a car that's smart, simple, and holds its value year after year. 2. Tesla Model 3. Electric vehicles are still fairly new in the grand scheme of things, but the Tesla Model 3 is already showing strong signs that it can hold its value for the long haul. Part of that is because Tesla has such a strong brand. People want one, and even used ones sell quickly. The Model 3 is especially popular because it's the most affordable Tesla, but it still gives you all the cool features, like fast acceleration, autopilot, and constant over-the-air software updates. In fact, that's one of its biggest advantages. Tesla keeps improving its cars even after you buy them, which helps them feel current for longer. As more people switch to electric vehicles, demand for used EVs will only increase. And because Tesla has a head start and a dedicated fan base, the Model 3 is likely to stay valuable even 10 years from now, especially if it has a good battery and clean history. 1. Toyota Land Cruiser. At the top of the list is a true legend, the Toyota Land Cruiser. This SUV is in a league of its own when it comes to long-term value. People don't just buy Land Cruisers, they pass them down to their kids. That's how tough and reliable they are. The Land Cruiser is known worldwide as the vehicle you can trust in the most extreme conditions. Whether it's desert heat, mountain trails, or flooded streets, this thing keeps going. And because of that, demand stays strong even for older models. In fact, some used Land Cruisers cost more now than they did brand new. Another factor is that Toyota doesn't flood the market with them. In many regions, they're sold in limited numbers, which makes them more valuable. And because people take care of them, knowing they're a long-term investment, the used ones tend to be in great shape. If you want a car that will hold its value better than anything else on the road, the Land Cruiser is it. So there you have it. 7 cars that won't just get you from point A to point B, but will also help you keep more of your money in the long run. Whether you're into trucks, sedans, SUVs, or even electric vehicles, these picks all have one thing in common. They don't lose value like most cars do. If this list helped you or made you think differently about your next car, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, smart tips, car rankings, and real-world advice, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It only takes a second and helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.